Okay, let's jump right into it. The next nominee is for realistic fiction, and it is The Honest Truth by Dan Gemeinhart.
Strongly recommend the book The Honest Truth to win the Mustang Medal. I love this book. I really enjoyed the relationship between the boy and his dog. As a dog lover, I could totally relate to how much this boy loved his dog and the dog's commitment to this boy. It was an incredible journey the two of them had together. Um, Once the boy got to the mountain, which is toward the end of the book, I just couldn't put it down. There was a lot of excitement there, and I really I supported his journey. So read this book, great book.
I've read The Honest Truth by Dan Gemeinhart. It was a really good book. I think, guys, you're really going to love this book. It's a quick read. I read it over the DC trip, so pretty fast. The chapters are really short and they switch back and forth. So you'll see chapter 1.5, that'll be like one person's perspective. And then after that, it'll go to like a normal chapter from the main character's perspective. Really, really cool concept of writing the book that way.
Have you ever received bad news? News so terrible that you wanted to run away from home? In the book The Honest Truth, 12-year-old Mark gets news just like this. The only difference, he really does run away from home. Mark leaves everything behind. His school, his family, everything. Go along on the adventure with Mark when you read The Honest Truth.
Our fifth book, which was our scary nominee, is The Night Gardener by Jonathan Auxier.
Book should win the Mustang Medal because it is really fun, really creepy, and as soon as Molly and Kip meet the witch on the road, I couldn't put it down. pick this book up.
All right, this should be your vote for the Mustang Medal, without a doubt. This is The Night Gardener, and definitely a good read. One of the things that I really liked about the story was the relationship between Kip and Molly. As brother and sister, a lot of times it's an antagonistic sort of relationship, and I just really liked and enjoyed reading about how Molly did just such an amazing job throughout this story of taking care of herself but keeping her brother's best interest in mind as well. And it's just something that as you read this future Mustang Medal winner book, you're going to want to pay attention to as well.
Have to read The Night Gardener, so it wins the Mustang Medal. This book is amazing. It was a page turner. I couldn't put the book down. It was spooky. It kept me guessing through the whole thing. Trees definitely give me the heebie-jeebies now. You definitely need to read this book.
And the last nominee for Best Action Adventure is Zane in the Hurricane, A Story of Katrina by Rodman Philbrick.
And I wanted to talk to you a minute about Zane in the Hurricane. It's a book about a boy who comes from the north and survives the hurricane. It was very refreshing to hear it from the tone of the young man who is 12 and how the difference between culture from the north to the south. I really think that you'll enjoy the book and learn a lot about New Orleans.
Hi. I don't normally read fiction, but this is really good. I mean, it's like nonfiction because it's about Katrina and a giant, horrible hurricane and flood in New Orleans. And it's about this little guy right here who's just visiting this grandma he never met before. And suddenly he's climbing into an attic so he doesn't drown with his dog, and he's climbing out this little window and get in this canoe with people he doesn't even know. And all these horrible things happen. So like if you're squeamish, don't read it. And if you like, romantic things, don't read it. If you want to know a little bit about what happened and be moved by it and learn from it, this is the book. But, I don't normally read fiction, so...
Hi, I am pulling for Zane in the Hurricane for the Mustang Medal winner. I just read this book over spring break. It's a short, quick read that is really fascinating to explore one of the biggest crises that has hit our United States of America, and how some people that didn't know each other drew together in close relationships, a boy and his relationship with his dog, and how you saw the best in humanity and the worst in humanity in a whole different cultural experience. It's a really neat book and educational.
So which book caught your interest? Steelheart? The Honest Truth? Or will Zane blow by the competition? Or are you brave enough to pick up The Night Gardener? Stop by the library and grab the book you thought was the best. In 1 month, we will vote and pick a champion. Thanks for listening, and happy National Library Week.